Welcome, Angry Faithful, to the X-Wing Day episode of What the Hell. And today, our main topic, Ole Miss coach leaves for LSU. But
No, you mean LSU took the steps that it needed to take to build a dynasty.
yeah, whatever, Trey. I mean, you're on thin ice anyways. I mean,
I'm not on thin ice.
barely talk on this episode because
Oh no.
I still like what your wife said. He's like, I can't believe you got fired. You're about to get fired from a job that you don't even get paid with.
Hey, that was an accident. I was excited. I was excited for Justin. And when I booked those tickets, I didn't realize that it was a Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean,
we had just canceled our Tuesday night show as well. Like we had just done our last episode, and I'm like, I'm all fucked up with everything and excited with him, and I'm like, oh shit! Like it was literally what, like 40 minutes before I called you. I was like, hey,
yeah,
I'm a douchebag.
yeah. Like, oh, shit, he's calling me. I think he might be dead or dying. And that's the only way his wife can contact me is through that. I better call back. I was like, hey, man, I'm going to, okay, as long as you're alive, I don't care.
Yeah, no, that one, I booked a ticket to go see, or booked a couple tickets to go see Justin Governall, one of our veteran homies from Drinking Bros, and Davey Jackson, another local guy from here in San Antonio. It was Justin's first time doing like a full 30 minutes at LOL, and he fucking crushed it, dude. He crushed it.
30 minutes is no joke.
Yeah, dude,
30 minutes.
he fucking killed from the time he walked up until the time he got off the stage. One of my buddies was there that had never been to a comedy show before, and I asked him, I said, what'd you think about tonight? He was like, the guy with the long hair, the headliner, Davey Jackson. He's like, he was cool, he was funny. He said the chick at the beginning was real funny. I said, but the Marine guy, your buddy, so that guy was fucking awesome, dude. Like, and I was like, really? He's like, oh yeah, dude. He's like, he was definitely my favorite of the night. And I was like, well, look, make sure you tell Justin that because, like, he needs to hear shit like that. And he fucking crushed it. We went and just kind of chopped it up afterwards, and we hung out at Dad's karaoke for a little while afterwards, and had a great time. The promoter there talked to him about doing some headlining in the future.
Oh, that's good.
So, which is fucking great. So, shout out to our boy Disgusting Justin, Justin Governall. Check him out on YouTube at JJ Governall. But
He's on TikTok, if you can find him on TikTok.
He's on TikTok. He's on everything. Governall is Governale. And if you see another guy with the same name on Naked and Afraid, or another guy that was a pro fighter in Bellator, that's all the same dude, all the same guy. He did a bunch of dope shit, and now he's done Kill Tony, and super proud of my boy here. So eventually we're gonna have him on in studio here at my house for one of our episodes. So I'm just waiting on getting my setup and everything done here, but the wife has determined that the podcast is about third on the priority list as far as what I want to do to the house. So I don't understand it.
I told you I would.
I don't like it. I don't like it. David's ordered.
Huh?
I hope she's not watching in a living room. It's ordered.
Oh, okay. But no, dude, 30 minutes is no joke. When I was doing open mics for a while, I ended up going to this I don't know if you call it wake. It was a charity event, and this one of the people there, their son had committed suicide, so they're raising money for the kids. And I went up there just to do like get some money there, and the host was like, "Hey, someone told me that you do comedy. Can you do it for 30 minutes?" I was like, "I just started like a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month." And I was like, but I'm a glutton for punishment, and I never say no for an opportunity to make myself look like an idiot. So I did the 30 minutes, and I had the 30 minutes, but I ended up like 2 minutes short because the whole reason why I had to do the 30 minutes is because one band hadn't showed up there. It was supposed to be only music, and I just happened to be there, and they were like, "Oh, can you do comedy?" Yeah. And dude, the last 2 minutes,
Damn.
I had to stall because one of my things was about suicide. And I was like, maybe shouldn't do that one.
Yeah,
Luckily,
don't
I
do
was
that
going,
joke.
huh?
Don't do that joke.
Oh yeah. It was. I was gonna go to a Smith and Wesson, work up there for a taste as a taste tester, and I was like, maybe no on that one. Luckily, a friend of mine was there, and he was like, "Tell the joke about the dog training." Because
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah. Long story short on that one was anytime I was down in Round Rock to visit a friend of mine because he trained like canines, he would always have me in the attack suit, and I would get attacked. Well, on the last time I had to wear the tack suit, I fell down into an ant bed. And what you're supposed to do is go to if you go down the ground, you let the dog like attack the arm and everything, and you go down in the ground, and basically the dog will let go. Well, when you're in a fucking ant bed and you're scrunging around and everything, the dog doesn't want to fucking let go.
Yeah, they when they get excited, they still listen, but they don't listen as good.
Yeah. Uh
Dude, it's kind of trippy the first time you're in a bite, like the first time you put on a sleeve.
yeah.
It's pretty sketchy. Like you're like, oh, am
Oh,
I shouldn't do this. I don't want to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because I don't want to look like a pussy. Fuck, I don't want to do this.
it is. Especially some of the dogs were kind of like not as bad, but those people buying massives, Mattis, what is it? Mattis, the
Mastiff.
Mastiff, dude. Those people are assholes because those. I think the ones I had was the Mastiff, the German Shepherd, and one that was about it. No one had like Rottweilers, thank God, or Doberman Pinschers. But no,
No,
those two.
I've been bitten by Malinois,
Yeah, fuck that.
but that was I I mean they were police canines though.
Yeah.
And that shit sucks. And like a couple of them weren't bite certified, like they had failed out of bite training. It was because they wouldn't fucking listen. Like they couldn't get them to release bites and shit like that.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Um, so they were still narcotics certified and they were bite trained but not bite certified. Um,
I didn't know
and
there was
dude,
a
they
difference.
so yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you have like you see those golden retrievers, right? That are bomb sniffing dogs.
Okay, I knew the difference
So
on that, but I didn't know that they
yeah,
had to be bite certified or whatnot.
it's different disciplines. Like they have like dogs go through academies, and they have to
Yeah.
pass academies and pass certifications to get for before departments will spend the money on them. So like you'll have these kennels that they spend 15,000 $16,000 just on the dog getting it over here from Europe, and then they train it and put another $20,000 to $30,000 into the dog as far as training,
Mhm.
and then they'll get it with a handler, bond it with a handler. That handler has to go through school with it, and if they don't pass the course together, and if the dog doesn't pass his separate certifications for, um, he's got to, like, not only are they certified on narcotics, they're certified on individual narcotics. So he's trained to
Hmm.
sniff dope, like trained to sniff weed, trained to sniff, amphetamines, cocaine, shit like that. Like they're all the different, all the scents, all the different scent cones.
Yeah, because
Um,
we had cadaver dogs at the farm that I was working at, the all red unit.
yeah, they gotta be certified in tracking. They got to be certified in the cadaver searches. One of the guys that used to work with me at Black Rifle, that's what he's doing now, is training dogs that do like cadaver searches and stuff. I think he got called out during the floods and all that, you know, up north during
Yeah,
the summer. But yeah, they've got to be certified on like each individual scent, and then they've got to be certified obviously to bite. Um, but part of that certification is being able to be called off of a bite.
yeah,
And I got bit by a couple dogs that in training fucking around. Thank God I had a sleeve on because they're fucking retarded and they won't let go.
yeah.
Like, dude, there was this one dog they had. They used to have to take their thumb and like jam it up between his like pelvis and his ball sack and like hit some kind of nerve.
That's called the anus.
No, 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 no. But it's like right behind the ball sack, like where it gets soft at.
Okay.
Like so you wouldn't on a human. If I'm sitting here right now, I wouldn't go from the back. I'd go from the front. Like I'd just go under my nuts into that up under the bag into that soft part and just start pushing up. Well, they said apparently like you do that to a dog from the back and it hits like this nerve that just makes them fucking dirt and
Really?
they release.
Oh,
It's like a nerve that will release their jaw.
okay.
Yeah.
I,
I don't know, dude. I didn't handle canine, so
yeah. I'm
I
not
just
questioning
participate.
that.
I participated in the training. I got bit and put on bite suits and shit.
I'll ask a friend of mine that does that. But no, the only reason why I know like the different types of dogs and everything is because I had to work with them like when I was working corrections, and then uh, funny story, me and Johnny went to this barbecue uh contest, and
Uh-huh.
we were doing like play by play on that. We were just having fun with it, but we had it on the podcast, and I had this other guy come with us, and he was he was he was like, "Oh man, look at the canine units from the base." I was like, "Yeah, man, they're trained to like sniff out like drugs and everything." And he just told me that he got baked. I was like, "Yeah, they can smell like pot from like a mile away." Luckily, I've already talked to the MPs, and they were telling me, "Yeah, these are bomb sniffing dogs." He was freaking the fuck out. He was like, "Oh, look at
Fucking
that dog."
bastard.
Yes. Yes. Uh oh. But any other another interesting news. We had like a lot of weird stuff happen with high school football coaches and referees. We talked about it on Monday about the
There's been some fuckery in Texas, hadn't there?
okay. Well, there's one thing in Texas and another thing in Virginia. And I gotta refresh this to find out more on it. But we had a couple of refs in for the Henrietta game last Friday, and dude was did you see the video on that?
I caught a little bit of it on Twitter. because I'm starting to get more shit this past week because I'm starting to follow all the LSU stuff again this time of year for recruiting.
Well, it
Like
was on
we're in the
Illustrated.
signing period now. No, I didn't see it on Spot. Dude, I don't watch ESPN for Sports Center anymore.
No, not Sports Center, Sports Illustrated.
Oh, no.
Dude, a ref at the high school football for Henrietta, it was like the next step up to go to the national championship.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this dude was a total a-hole. He threw the flag, then he threw his hat, then he threw his shoe, and then he called the kid that he ejected a whiny little bitch.
How long was that play?
The
How many seconds was that play?
What do you mean, the video?
Like that play that he called 3 penalties on.
I don't know. The only thing that shows up, hopefully I didn't get rid of the stuff from Monday's show. Let me see here. No, I got rid of it.
Son of a bitch.
I can find it pretty easy. There we go. Yeah, it just pops up. It was like a 16-second thing that happened. This is on the Channel 3 news. I'm not going to do the sound, but watch this, okay?
Wait, we got breaking news from Vanessa right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they're oh, that's not it. It just shows him shoeless.
Hang on, I'll mute myself for a second so I can scream.
Okay.
She sent me an article where she tagged or she's gonna tag me in an article about Corey Raymond. Corey was one of my coaches in high school, and I played with his kid when I was in Pee Wee. He played pro for the Lions and did all our football camps and shit. And he's been a coach at LSU and stuff. He's the one that's responsible for DBU at LSU. So he and he's also a big part of our recruiting. And so she tagged me in something, but I want to see what it is and see if Kiffin's planning on keeping him.
Okay, let me.
Dude, I'm gonna be so pissed if they say that he's not staying.
Okay, they haven't found this guy, but
The high school football coach.
the high yeah. No, yeah, the U.S. Marshals offer reward for fugitive Virginia football coach warns he may be armed as feds join the manhunt. Nearly 2 weeks after the declaration of Virginia high school coach mysterious disappeared amidst a child pornography investigation, and the U.S. Marshal Service has announced it is offering a reward up to $5,000 for any information leading to the arrest. Federal authorities are warning Travis L. Turner, 46, may be armed, while urging anyone who may come in contact with him to exercise caution after he has last seen walking into a wooded area by his Appalachia home while carrying a firearm on November 20th. But they haven't found him yet. Last week, Turner's son, 23, Bailey Turner has seen at an emotional football game in which Union High School defeated by Riverview High School. Okay. I don't see how that's the former high school quarterback reportedly told the outlet that the win was bittersweet and his family appreciates the support from members of the local community, and authorities continue to search for this fugitive father. Last week, authorities obtained 10 warrants to charge Turner with 5 counts of possession of child pornography and 5 counts of using a computer to solicit a minor. I wonder if he found out it was Chris Hansen.
Ha,
Uh,
dude.
that's a good joke. That's a good joke.
I'm not mad at it.
Turner first was reported missing after officers with the Virginia State Police Bureau of Criminal Investigation in Widefield Field office were en route to his Appalachia home to speak with him about the investigation on November 21st. According to authorities, officials had visited Turner's home one day prior and returned only to speak with him and not make the arrest, police said. And look at this dude, man. You never know. This is what he looks like if anybody's watching. He's got like...
Hopefully he ran off into the woods to kill himself.
They usually do that. It's not like and I'll say this because we're on X. Them taking care of business themselves is the best way to do shit. Honestly. You know, they cause so much fucking damage because everybody's like, okay, I got it.
I'll be sending you a couple.
Okay.
Just to post throughout.
But pedophiles cause so much damage doing all that stuff because I was like, oh, he just had. I've actually talked to somebody who's like, oh, he just had photos. No, you don't understand that the person gets those photos had already done the act, and they're spreading it around to other people, which is disgusting to me.
That dude. It's almost, if he kills himself, I don't care. Whatever, let him go. I hope they get his shit and they find out everybody he's been sending shit to, and they fucking nail all them too. You know, they get everybody he's been sharing it with. Fuck that.
Yeah, those types of people just fucking disgust me.
Oh my god, anybody that would fuck with a kid, dude, like there's no appeals. Fuck you. You're done. I can't. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about what I want to do about it on X. Like it's fucking murder.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
This shit gets me riled up, dude. Like these guys that go around, these vigilante dudes that go around and find these fuckers and like coax them to come meet them at grocery stores and then beat the fuck out of these dudes. I have no problem with it whatsoever. Like, fuck it.
They need to come up with compilation videos.
Oh, they're out there, dude. I'll send you some videos on X.
Oh no, I want hour long. Just watch that completely.
They've got some that are like it's like a alley-oop punch where they got this one, there's 2 dudes and they're confronting this pedo and they're walking, he tries to run and one dude runs in front of him and he grabs him and he throws him just like straight up in the air, and as he's coming down the other dude just smokes him. They should have RKO'd his ass.
This opened up in Japan. Watch this shit, dude. I'm all for this.
Look at it go. That's insane.
Finish? It's glowing.
Dude, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That is badass.
Do that again?
Just
The fuck was that?
it was it made a shoe.
Like it just zipped one up right over his foot? Like 3D printed or what?
Uh-huh.
Play that again.
All right. Hold on.
The shoe right now. No. It's building the shoe right now. No way. Look at it go. That's insane.
Finish? It's glowing.
Dude, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to wear socks?
I don't know. This is all you. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. We'll get into the topic. Let's.
Oh, there's more.
I
I got shit for days.
All right, so we can get into the topic.
Evening, Coach. We were wondering if we could maybe join up with y'all. Please, sir. We can run, block, tackle, whatever you need. We'll wear purple.
Y'all drove all the way from Oxford to ask me that?
Yes, sir. We're begging you.
Well,
There's actually okay. Here's let me see if I have that because
There's been a bunch of shit talking. Like
no.
shit-
Yeah, here we go. This is actually interesting. This is Texas Tech's coach. This is about 2 minutes long, but we'll just bear with it because he has some actual decent ideas. Fucking hell. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this. Apparently it's going to take a second. Let me get this. Apparently it's being slow.
You hate us and you want us to have a shitty broadcast and nobody will ever watch it and watch our video?
I just like
Yes
talking.
or no? Yes or no?
I just like talking to you, Trey. I manifest this whole thing.
I know it.
That's what you mean to me. Is it showing? Okay.
Oh, I found him.
report on the spring. I want to know what my team is in January so I can
All right, let it play. I'll be right back.
team.
Okay.
And what we did this last year and the chemistry and everything. So you're just putting a Band-Aid over the problem until we address the calendar. So in my opinion, we all should have played August 23rd. So instead of week 0, we play that's week 1. That would mean with the buys and everything, the conference championship would have been played over Thanksgiving. So you get that out of the way. So now we know who's in the playoffs. And then it's a neat deal. Mike Leach said it. It's one of my favorite videos of all time. But playoffs have been going on for a long time, you know, and actually I've played 16 games 4 times. And guess what? It was over before Christmas because we played every 7 days. So if you were saying the first round was going to be played Saturday and then the quarterfinals 7 days after that, semifinals 7 days after that, you actually could play the national championship on January 1st. And then the portal would open on January 2nd. So the season would actually be over. So until you do that, we're still going to have this. And then the other thing, nobody's going to want to hear this coaching wise, but I'm at a place that I'm going to be for the rest of my life. So I don't really care, you know? But if we're going to be like the NFL to where everybody's saying that, in the NFL, there's a tampering for coaches also, and there's a penalty. And so, hey, if you're going to leave your team that's in the playoffs, maybe your team that you're going to is not eligible for the playoffs the next year. Maybe that changes some of the things. Or, hey, you're going to leave your team for the playoffs. Nobody from your past team or your team that you're coaching at can go to the team that you're going to. You know, that they're not eligible. They can get in the transfer portal, but they've got to go somewhere else. They can't follow you. Until there's some penalties in that, we're going to get the same thing over and over. I do think the biggest thing that we have to address, and TV's got to get behind this because they've already got this mapped out with the quarterfinals and all this stuff. We've got to push the calendar up, and we've got to get football out of the second semester. We're not supposed to be playing college football on January 19th. That should be over at the very worst of where it has been in the past. I still think that's too late, and the calendar can change that.
Yeah, because that was the thing last year. Well, I thought I saw that video. I thought, man, that's a man that knows his stuff. Well, because look at what happened last year. In my opinion, Texas should not have gone to the second stage of the national championship.
No.
You know who they were going against at first? Last year, Georgia. Georgia has beaten their ass for the last, like the 2 times they played them last year. Georgia has beat their ass. This year they went up against Georgia. Guess what happened? They got their ass handed to them. They were going to have to play Georgia. They were going to have to play Georgia the next for the first semifinals. It was Georgia and Texas. I was like, oh, Texas is getting out the first round. And you know what happened? Travel portal. As soon as the travel portal hit, boom. Texas had to play someone. I think they had to play like Auburn or something like that. It wasn't like
Auburn.
God.
Auburn.
Auburn. Yeah. Thank you, Trey. And laughing at the same time. So I feel Anyways, they had to go against Auburn. And I was like, oh, then they might have a chance. And guess what happened? They did have a chance. They got to the second round and they went up against Alabama and kicked their ass. But, at least they had that next round.
Go change the title of the episode right now to Ole Miss. OLE apostrophe.
What is it?
OLE apostrophe.
OLE?
Oscar Lima Echo apostrophe.
Okay. The apostrophe did I?
You may. Well, no. No.
There.
That's a dash. Are you doing this shit on purpose just to get a segment? You're doing this shit on purpose. You're trolling me. Put a space. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Thank you. Now we're good. You better clip that shit.
It will probably.
I swear to God, the first time I hug you, I'm gonna hand you a dictionary.
Funny story. Me and my best friend, we've known each other since I got out of high school. And he went to prison. I went to the Air Force, and we came back together. And we hanged out. We were best friends until then. Well, we played in D&D, and he wanted to get like a date calendar or like a note calendar to do dates and everything for D&D. I was like, okay, cool. We go up there to Office Depot, and he's looking through the stuff, and I'm just like looking through them. Okay, this looks cool. Maybe this one. And he goes, "It's like this dictionary is weird." It's like, what do you mean the dictionary is weird? It doesn't have any words in it. I look at it, it doesn't have any words in it. Mind you, he's as severe dyslexic as I am. And I'm looking at it. I was like, oh, yeah, this dictionary doesn't have any words in it. Maybe you just make your own words, and that's the reason why. I looked on the sides. It says diary.
Two fucking retards trying to hump a doorknob.
Basically. Basic.
God
Basic.
damn, dude.
Well, it's just as bad because he was on like pills for the longest time, and finally he's clean now. Well, we went to go see the new Running Man with Glenn Powell in it. I get the tickets. We're going to see it. It's like, you know what I want to see? It's like, what? That Badlands movie. Badlands movie? What the fuck are you talking about, Badlands movie? I haven't heard of it. And I'm a movie buff, and I'll watch like all these trailers and everything. He's like, yeah, that Predator Badland. I looked this motherfucker dead in his fucking eyes. I was like, you dumb motherfucker. You fucked up your brain. Why is that? We watched it 2 weeks ago.
Hey, play some of that LSU shit I've been sending you.
All right.
There's been gold. There's been gold for days. Did you see the clip of Livy Dunn's sister getting arrested for flashing the crowd at the game last week? Oh, I'll find it.
Make sure I see the titties. We're on X. We can see that.
I know it.
Call one person. Called Ed Ogeron. And I said,
Why is the sound not on this one?
hey, man, all I can do is, man, this
Why?
we're going by Tiger Stadium.
There we go.
I call one stadium. I call one person. Actually, we're going by Tiger Stadium. I call one person. Called Ed Ogeron. And I said, hey, man, all I can do is, man, this place just makes me want to talk like you right now. I did. I was like, we were in the car and the kids were in there, and I was like, and the coaches, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like channeling Ed right now. I was like, I'm feeling him. Like, I rolled down the window and I was like, go Tigers to the fans. Actually, we're going by Tiger Stadium. I call one.
Hell yeah.
Can barely hear that one. Okay.
The players. Everybody should be thinking about the student athletes. What's best for the student athletes? Players should be able to play for his coach for the entire season. Players shouldn't be penalized if a coach leaves, because the committee has the opportunity, if a player or coach doesn't participate, they can sink you in the rankings. So Ole Miss could go down in the rankings, maybe miss a home game. So their players are getting penalized. But we need to take a better approach to the business aspect of what we do in college athletics. In the NFL, you cannot leave your team until you're finished playing. You can't talk to another coach in the regular season. There's a defined time when you can talk to them if they're in the playoffs. That's the way it should be. And we should match the academic calendar with the football calendar, and we shouldn't have an early signing date that conflicts with people wanting to hire an early coach, a portal situation where you got to hire an early coach, fire your coach early. None of this is fair to the player.
Yeah. That's basically what the coach from Texas Tech was saying. I can't believe
it. I think they're a lot more likely to listen to Saban. But yeah, scroll over to the next one.
Yeah, she has some nice tits. Oh, they're like, oh. Oh, and she's fucking happy about it. Look, she's the drunk or stupid. I'm guessing the second.
Instagram, bro. Doing it for the gram.
That's ridiculous. That's one thing that fucking pisses me off, is doing stupid shit like that for Instagram. I will never do stupid. I've come up with some stupid shit that I've done recently, like going through here's something I could have done and gotten a lot of views for them. Going through a drive-through and asking if they have a menu for Braille. Okay? Or
I can't
if
see.
or they could describe the food products to me. Because I'm blind.
Dude, you missed one of the videos I sent you. In
Oh.
your text messages, go up to the one above the Saban video.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So hold on before you play it. This guy 10 years ago, this guy posted this video before Coach O and all that shit. Like before Kelly, before Coach O, he was like, fuck that. Go get Lane Kifflin. Go get him. Go sign him right now from Alabama. Like they stole our coach. We could steal one of theirs. Like, so Lane Kiffin posted this video on his Twitter and said, man, I got to meet this guy. Y'all find him. So go ahead and play it.
Right? Go get Lane Kifflin, right? Let's offer Lane Kifflin the whole city of Slidell, not New Orleans, the whole city of Slidell, plus $15 million a year. I got 200 on it. $15 million a year to leave Alabama, come coach here. Why not? Why can't we do that? Didn't they steal our coach? Didn't they take our coach? Wasn't Nick Saban with us first? Go get Lane Kiffin. Go bring him here. Offer him whatever you got to offer him. Offer him whatever you got to offer him to get him to come here and fix this. Go.
There was
Lane Kifflin, bruh. We got him finally. 10 years later, we got Lane Kifflin.
There's actually been some controversy because of the contract that LSU gave him, and the governor's not happy about it. But no,
the governor's cool with it.
Is it? I was
Yeah.
That's the reason why I like to.
Dude, they're playing poor. They're playing poor. They got the money to pay the whole 54 for Brian Kelly and not even fucking bat an eye. They got the money. They just don't want to pay it. They're trying to get out of paying that fuckwad as little as possible. That's all they're doing. They're not worried about giving Kiffin I was about to call him fucking Kiplin. They're not worried about giving Kiffin the contract that they gave him. He got 92 million for 7 years. And huh?
I thought it was 95.
No, it's low 90s. And he gets $25 million a year guaranteed in NIL money to spend on players. Plus, one going into it, LSU was cool from the very beginning. Verge Osbury, New Iberia native, who's now the AD, was cool with Kiffin staying. He told him, he's like, straight up, you're our guy, dude. If you want to stay and coach the playoff, do your thing. Frank got this. Frank Wilson has the program. We trust him. Our recruiting class is still strong. We're good to go. Lane was like, all right, cool. I'll stay and coach. And then they decided they weren't going to let him. Hey, dude, I don't fucking blame him at all. Ole Miss is one of our biggest rivals. I would not want somebody who I know is going to be coaching them the next year poaching my team that's going to win a natty. I totally get that. I also totally get Lane wanting to stay and finish out the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But apparently there's been some dissension and stuff. A lot of the players are saying they didn't want him to stay and they were just over the fuss. Yada yada. It is what it is. I mean, it was a nasty breakup. But at the end of the day, Lane Kiffin made the choice to go where he can recruit people, and like you don't have to build your entire roster off of the portal. We get 5 stars, we get 4 stars out of high school. Period. We get them. We get commitments from out of state, 4 or 5 stars, from California to Florida, and he can go in with that already incoming and then can supplement his roster based off of the portal. You don't have to build a roster based off of the portal. You know what I mean? And it
Yeah,
makes
I
a
got
big difference. Like he could do very well at Ole Miss. He could have probably even had a shot at the Natty this year, you know? But it's never Ole Miss is never gonna be as prestigious or as lucrative or have as much potential as LSU does. The man made the decision to take a better job where he thought he could succeed more. You know, Nick Saban did the same thing when he left to go to Miami, went to the NFL.
they still haven't put up the bracket for the finals.
Well, no, don't we still have another weekend of games?
Yeah,
we still got another weekend of the regular season.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it doesn't stop until after
Right.
Army Navy game. Army Navy game's the last game for the season.
Y'all sure?
All right, that's about it, buddy. Because I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to cut it short.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate the time. I'm sorry for my absence.
Oh, that's no problem. I mean, yeah, you still hadn't finished up with your house, and you needed to get it done, and you gotta hang out with the friends and support them and everything. I'm totally for that. I don't care about that.
I should have went live. should have podcasted Justin's set. I'd have to clear it with him first, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to put this shit on Twitter? Yes or no?
But I got one more thing before we leave.
Oh, there was one more funny meme that I sent you to at the top in your
Okay.
text. One more funny video.
All right. This was a sailor on the Wheel of Fortune back in the day.
Bitches and hoes.
Green. Miners and hoes. No. Stacy.
Fingers and toes.
That's it.
That would draw me questions. Miners and hoes. Whoa, what? Whoa.
Fucking Navy.
Yeah. All right. And the one with the which one? The one with the makeup or
Yeah.
okay.
We'll end it on that one. That one's pretty funny.
But you're saying a guy can't wear makeup on his face and that's unattractive, but a girl can do it.
I'm not saying a guy can't wear makeup on his face. I'm just saying that I personally don't want to date a guy who's wearing makeup.
And that's homophobic.
That's not homophobic.
Yeah, so I left. Huge bullet dodged. Wow. I didn't even realize that people still thought like that after BLM and COVID. Pay attention to red flags, guys. They're real.
Buenos noches.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching and keeping up with us for the about 50 minutes on this one. Next week will be a little bit longer because, hey, I got the day off and I don't have to worry about anything to get me to sleep or anything. But I'm David
here.
Dickerman.
Trey Witzel.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Goodbye, everybody. Love you guys. Later.
Have a great night, guys. Love y'all.